Proposition 1, bonds for housing assistance programs. An average house in California costs 2.5 times the national average, and average rent in California is about 50% higher than the national average. About 100,000 houses and apartments are constructed each year in California by private interest, not by the government. In some instances, the state provides assistance with grants or low-cost loans for construction of housing to be sold or rented to low-income individuals. California also receives about $2 billion each year from the federal government to support housing projects. California would sell general obligation bonds to investors and be repaid from the state general fund with principal and interest over time. A general rule that is bonds are going to be about twice as expensive as the principal amount of the bonds. So this would allow the state to sell $4 billion in bonds to pay for existing affordable housing programs. The budget effect, you'd have to be paid back each year for 35 years at a cost of $170 million. DSR is the debt service ratio of the budget. There's an impact of about 0.10% on the overall budget of how much this would take out of the overall general fund. Total repayment estimate is $5.9 billion, and the veterans portion of the program would be no cost to the state. The folks who are for Prop 1 say that Proposition 1 provides relief from the housing crisis by building some housing and helping those who struggle to buy housing. Also, the measure honors veterans by helping them buy a house. The folks who are against it say that Proposition 1 would help a very limited number of persons, and Californians are being asked to borrow more money through bonds, which will end up with everyone paying higher taxes. So that's Proposition 1. You take in the information and you make a decision for yourself on how you want to vote.